Hello everyone. Today we're gonna be harvesting beans and just gonna probably buy a corn head to be able to start corn harvest. I had an idea to do silage for my cattle that I own, but I don't know if I'll end up doing that just because I'd have to still buy a chopper, and then I'd have to also buy a corn head to open up the field and to make it able so that it's easier to harvest. But we're gonna get this home. Don't mind that being in the ditch. I had a little incident. Earlier with it. But we're going to get this home and we're going to finish our bean field. We've got most of it done still, but still have a little bit to finish. But if anyone watches this, I want to remind you to subscribe. I am 1 subscriber away from 100. And don't forget to like the stream and share it to anyone that likes Farm Sim. I want to thank you all for getting me to 99 subscribers. I'm hoping during this stream I can get to 100. But that's just a hope and a goal. I don't know if that'll happen. Park that there. And then I really need to go. I need to take this to get straw bales. I've got a little bit of hay in it right now, but I can't do anything with it because I don't have any more hay to bale. So we're just going to go ahead and take this down to our straw field, which is just past this cornfield. Well, I need to make a road going down there as well because I don't like a little path. I don't have anything and I need to. But right now we're passing our corn and alfalfa field. I harvested my alfalfa field about 2.5 months ago. But you can kind of see the straw in here. Not great, just because I haven't done anything with it and it's been harvested for a few months. And I'm not going to do anything with it this stream. I might do it later if I have a chance to stream later as well. But let's get it lined up, backed up to where it starts. I'm just going to leave this sit here, just because I don't need it at this moment. I want to get this tractor home too, but I want to hook it up to something, but I don't know if I can because of this weight. So I'm just going to try to see if I can. Turns out I can, it's just really weird with this weight hooked up. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to. But I need this weight on here right now so I can load bales onto a trailer. I've got a Farmall 1206 with a turbo. And I've also got to change my controller because it's almost dead. So I'm just going to stop here and do that. New controller is acquired. Old one is plugged in. There we go. Now with a fresh battery, because I just got this controller off of the charger, so should be good. I don't like these curbs in the game though, because if I'm lined up with them just perfectly, the tires will catch on them and just spin me around. But comment in the chat how you all are doing today. I know I've already thanked you before, but I want to thank you all again to getting me right close to 100 subscribers. But let's get this tractor home and check on that combine just to make sure it is still running correctly. But as we're driving down this road, it's a straight road, so I shouldn't have any problems with it. I want to check for a corn head that could be affordable. We've got this 4408, which is an 8-row corn head, which spans 6 meters. But then we've got this 18-row that spans 10 meters, and that's cheaper than this 12-row that only has 9 meters of width. So I'm thinking I'm gonna get this 4418, maybe. I might actually go with this 4408 just cuz, but we will have to figure that out at some point. And then I've got to take out an even bigger loan. I'm not happy with the loan that I have right now because it's just so much. It's $600,000, but I need to buy a chopper, and so I'm just gonna. I don't know how much of a loan I can take out. I've never taken out this much. We have a $900,000 loan. I'm not happy about it, but I've just got to buy more equipment and stuff because, I mean, I'm hoping I can not use all of it. I want to buy more cattle and more chickens to where I can have some sort of passive income each month. But I know I need to probably buy a semi. I want to buy a semi just to where I have a way to transport crops better and stuff like that. Because the gravity wagons, they're okay, but they just don't line up to the auger as good as I kind of wish it would. So I might get rid of them and buy probably this Volvo semi. That's right here. I might customize it to my liking. But we've made it to the farm, and I just want to detach this weight so I can hook up to the auger to run it. I know the auger has its own power source, but I just think it's more realistic to have a tractor hooked up to it. But it looks like the combine is full too, which is good because I have the grain truck and the gravity wagons right there. I'll probably put those beans that are in the combine's hopper into the gravity wagons just because I've already got stuff in them. But make sure that auger's still lined up. Maybe drop it a little bit more. And then I want to stop the tractor. So I want to hop in the pickup truck and get out of it. I just cultivated or plowed up this field in August, but I might have to put some grass back into it. Don't mind the stack of bales. My trailer, which yes, it's an auto-load trailer, I'm sorry about that, but that trailer didn't stack the bales right, and it was just all over when I dumped them, so I might get a different trailer just because it does that with all the stacks of bales, and I don't like how it does that, but I just have to deal with it right now. But I want to paint this with grass just to make it look better. And then when I'm done putting in that silage bunker that I want to put in, I might paint like actual plant grass in here. And I want to fix the gravel that's in there. I don't know why it's in there, so. But now I want to put in a silage pit, which I forget where they're at. Right here. That one's too big. I wanted just a small one, but not one like this, unless I buy a semi. But I don't even think a semi can fit into that section. So it might. I wish snapping wasn't on this, because I want to have it turned at an angle, but I can't. Concrete silo. I mean, I could do this and have a little extra storage, but I'm not going to. And then I could buy one of these. But then I'd have to have it like over here. But one bad thing about this silo is I don't have actual silage wagons. It's just not a thing that's in the game for console players. And I would love to have them, but I can get them, but I don't want to since it's just basically useless. Because it just looks wrong putting a trailer up to it, because it just doesn't fit. But I know I've got to find a silage bunker that I want to put down and quick, because that combine is going to be done soon. Kind of want to move those bales, because I kind of want to put that there. Hold on, guys. Let me get the pickup truck so I can move those bales. This is how the field has turned out so far. It's been really good yield in most of the field. I've had 2 spots that aren't good. But I think all in all, it has been a really good field. This field is the reason I'm in most of this debt. But that's okay, I guess. I mean, it's not okay because I'm really in $900,000 of debt. But It's just something I've got to deal with because it's just farming. But I'm thinking I needed to get in the pickup to move some stuff. So if anyone's wanting to know, this is the, I think this is the TLX 2022 series. And then I've got this 50-foot auto-load trailer that allows me to auto-load any type of bale, even if it's square bale or something like that. It still allows me to auto-load it. I might as well just park this truck right here, shut it off. I'm just going to do a small fermenting structure, just because I have no use for the medium to big sized one. I'm going to put it there. So now I want to paint a spot for traffic to go, to unload and load. I want to just paint a path, a rough outline of where it should go. Now keep in mind the only traffic that's going to really be in this path is tractors, so it doesn't have to be extremely wide. One mod I wish was a thing was a silage wagon for console players, because it's what we use here in northern Missouri, and it just seems right to have a mod like that, but we don't, so I just have to get over it, because I have no clue on how to mod, and I don't want to know, because I just feel like I wouldn't do any gameplay after that. I would just mod. But that looks decent there, so I'm gonna call that good, especially since the combine's done. I don't know if they're actually done or not. I have a feeling they missed a spot, but because they did. We'll go ahead and clean up the rest of this field and drop the bean head at the shed, and we'll reset the combine. After we unload it, we'll reset the combine to where we can go get the corn head. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do the 8-row corn head, just because it's the cheapest option. I want to hire a worker. I know that's lazy of me, but I want to check on something. I want to check on productions to see how much it's going to make per month. But the worker's going to go ahead and finish this field, and we're going to dump it. Drop the header off at the shed, because I don't have any place on a trailer for it. I just don't own a trailer, because I ran out of money before I had to take out that loan. But we're going to go ahead and dump the rest of these beans into the gravity wagon. I think it'll fit. I don't know though. But we're going to go ahead and dump it there and head off towards the farm. start dumping the beans. I want to check to see how wide this is. I can do the 18 rail head, and I know that's a waste of money, especially because it's just so big and it's for a old combine, but I'm gonna do it anyways just cause it's smaller than this 36-foot draper I have, and I need to open up that field anyway, so we'll go ahead and dump the gravity wagons into the bin and get the auger moved and set up on that middle one. I want to make sure that's not going to hit the shed when I drop it. So there we go. We've got no beans left in it, so I'm just going to go the easy way and just reset it. But I've already purchased the header, and I want to get a chopper, which is going to be this New Holland 900 chopper. I wish I had a Case IH chopper, but I don't, so I just have to take what I can get, and I want to get the corn head for it. I'm not going to get this hay head just because I'm never going to use it. And if I do ever want one, I would just get this probably because it's got the widest pickup on it. But now I need a trailer that looks relatively okay to put on that chopper. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could probably put it in these Parkers, which is what I might actually do since I already own 2 of them. That's what I'm just going to do. To run the chopper, though, I think I'm going to use this tractor. I don't know if that's right or not, but it's what I'm going to do just because. But let's go ahead and get to chopping. Or dumping beans. That's my bad. We're going to go ahead and get to dumping beans into the bin for the last time. And then I'm just going to leave the auger set up where it's at. I don't have any good feeling about that cornfield yielding decent, so I don't think we have to worry about dumping it into the bins yet. But let's get this lined up. Position that there so I can dump these. And once those are done dumping, I'm just going to swivel the auger back. As you can see, the beans are going into the bin. We have in the bin currently 93,000, and so we'll probably end up with about 115,000 liters of soybeans in that bin. But I think it holds close to 100,000 liters. or not 100,000, 1 million liters of crop, I think, is about what it holds. But those are done dumping, so I want to pull this forward, line it up so I can swivel that auger. But we're sitting here with $200,000 flat, and so while I'm waiting for that trailer to finish emptying, I want to plant back the grass that I tore up. There was only a little bit right here that I need to fix, and then this whole metal section. They'll just get rid of all the excess grass that's on the outside, in the inside of the gravel. I want to get rid of those bushes there. I've wanted to do that for a while. I just was too lazy to do it. And I'm not going to worry about putting grass back into the pasture. That'll be fine, because they don't eat the grass anyway. It's just there for show. But I need the grass on the outside, because I'll actually end up mowing it. I don't have to worry about cattle food for a while, because I had filled it up completely full. Well, about last week in real time, I filled it up to be completely full of grain. Or of food, not grain. I'm just gonna take the auger down completely and leave it parked here in the grass. I've got no use for it. I'm not even gonna worry about putting the corn in the bin. I just want it taken directly to the store. So I'll drop that there. I'm just gonna pull this tractor into the shop and park it for a little bit, because it won't have any use for a few minutes, because I've still got to open up the field and cut into it with that combine. I do remember I need to move these gravity wagons over here, and then I'm going to reset the tractor so I can get that chopper home. To reset that. if you hear anything in the background, y'all, it's the farm. So right now in real life, we are chopping corn for a cattle to eat. That's the like motorized sound that you hear going on. It's the tractor. One reason I wish I had a header trailer was going on these roads. Because the traffic in Farm Sim 22 is just absolutely stupid. So, I guess I'm not gonna cut across the grass just to get onto the road. I'm just gonna go on the gravel path through this farm. Alright, that's gonna be the end of the stream, guys. I hope you liked the stream, and if you did, make sure you tune in to my other farm sim streams and videos later, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.